There used to be a time when, like, even as a raid party with like 40 players, if you got 2 spike golems, you were kind of like screwed. You know what I mean? It was almost a damn near raid wipe. So I know how tough they are. A place to breathe, rest, and just be. Her husband's name is Ice Cream, and her kid's name is Float. That's funny. That's funny. I like it. It's not too far from me. Too busy. Too much traffic. Oh man, when he got out of the army after being injured, he got depressed and drank a lot. Video games again probably saved your life. So you'll have some root beer instead. Hey, there you go, dude. I like root beer. It's a nice flavor. I like cream soda too. It's got those kind of caramelly flavor, caramelly notes. Same thing with what's it called? Dr. Pepper. Thrown in. Hey, what's up, bud? Woo! I'm gonna follow him. Nice, nice. There's another guy who wants to group in here. Thrown in. That'd be very helpful. Very helpful. I happen to be in the middle of a spike golem here. Spike golem nearby. Let me see. Where is that guy? Oh, yeah, there he is. He's not too far away. We're like maybe 1 or 2 rooms away from each other there. Nice. We got a group member. Might be able to get some sweet, sweet loot, baby. Some of that sweet, sweet loot, baby. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Hello.
Yo, Araram, how you doing? Hello. Hello. We're doing a little plane of hate today, a little POH. I got level 46 yesterday, so I was getting a little eager to come in and try it out, see if I can. Oh God, I'm rooted. I think I'm rooted. Yeah, something. What do I have? What do I have? Instill. I'm instilled over here. No. Oh, rune etched. Yes. Look at that. Shaman gear with strength and dexterity. Ooh. Now that's what I'm talking about, baby. Nice. We got a piece of gear. Oh, God. 3 mobs. No, it's too many. I'm going to try and mez the Lich. I'm going to try and mez the Lich if I can. Yep. Got her. Got the Lich mezzed. I don't think I'll be able to mez the Golem, unfortunately. Okay. The Lich is locked down back there, but it's going to take a little while. I'll have to mez it again when it comes here. Nice. We got a piece of shaman gear, shaman arms. Those are pretty good. Those aren't bad at all. They're probably better than the arms I'm wearing. There's the lich. There's the lich. I'm going to try and mezzing the lich. Trying. There's an Irgast in here too, unfortunately. Oh, man. Uh-oh. I think something's breaking the mezzes. Because the lich was mezzed and now she's not. Let me try and lock it down. Lock down that lich again. Yep. I think there's an AoE dot going on. Ooh, yeah, that lich is getting released. Oh boy. We're in trouble, I think. Are you making sure your social media matches your stream branding? Oh, absolutely, dude. All of my socials, as a matter of fact, here, I'll put them on right here. All of my socials are all matching. They're all matching. There's no different names or different spellings or phonetics. They do match. They do match. Yep. We're out there. I was thinking of doing a LinkedIn for my stream too. That might be going a little too far, but I was thinking of opening up a LinkedIn. Maybe the guy you're good with is doing something AoE. Yeah, I think he has a bard in his build, so he's got a little bit of bardiness there, which is cool. Try to lock down some of these guys a little bit. I got the Irgast locked down. The lich seems to always be breaking. Oh, yeah, they're all breaking. I don't know if we're going to make it through this. Ooh, oh. I'm definitely a little confused. I don't know what to do. I'll just keep swinging my sword. I just keep on swinging my sword. Oh, yeah. Oh. I didn't want to fight like 3 at a time. I was trying to go a little slower paced, but we shall persist and keep doing what we can do. Charm the lich. Yeah, maybe I should. Right now I have Frenzied Spirit on here, but you're right. Let's see if I can do that. See if I can get one of these as a charm pet. Okay, we're going for the charm. Get that sweet, sweet lich. Hey, we charmed him. Oh my god, we did a thing. Holy smokes, we're doing stuff. Charm that lich. Charm that lich. Yeah, that's much better damage too. Oh, a ruby crown. Ooh, a ruby crown. Oh my god. Now that's deliciousness.
And beat the devil out of it.
That's right, Bob. We're working on it. We're doing things. We're figuring stuff out. I wouldn't say I'm the most strategic. I'm not the most strategic guy. But I will try my hardest. Ho! Let's see if I can charm him again. That charm broke pretty quickly, There we go. I'll keep this guy as a pet. If you want to pull here. Yeah. Let him pull here. And then I'll just keep this dude as a pet. Get that big damage going. Yeah, that is big damage. Okay, let's look at the loot, you guys. We got a Shaman Bracer, Rune Etch Bracer, which is a bit better than what we're wearing. Blackened Iron Arms. So let's put it on. Ooh. Yeah, the Lich is a great pet. I like that pet. Yeah, that Lich is a wonderful pet. Does a lot of damage. He's strong. Literally perfect execution. Pog you. Thank you. We're trying, man. We be trying. Oh, the Lich broke. Let me get that allure back up. I will say this, the Lich is breaking quite a bit, but what are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do, huh? Come on! Fuck. They keep interrupting me way too soon. This allure is a long ass cast too. Sheesh. A lot of work with these charm pits, man. I am only 46, so it's like I'm charming stuff that's higher level than me. There's gonna be some pushback. Oh no, not the chest. I like the chests, but he's gonna dispel the pet. But you know what? We need the loot. So if I have to, I'll lock down the Lich. But I think we're doing pretty well, actually. Nice. Pretty good XP. I've gotten almost 2 solid yellows. Gotta shake that XR booty. Exactly, dude. Shake that booty. Shake that boot. We're gonna shake, shake, shake. We're gonna shake, shake, shake. Shake that booty. Shake that booty. Unlucky? We'll get some better luck. We should be able to get some more equipment. I think we're doing pretty well right now. Throwing in the towel. Oh, we got an AA. Now that's nice. I have some AAs I need to use. I'm not sure what to use them on. I'll have to look through here. I'll have to look through my AAs, kind of pick something out. Because I finished up the ones I was working on. Nice, dude. This is good. I'm glad we have this teamwork going on now. Because it was pretty tough for me being a young 46, but we got a piece of gear, so I'm really happy about that. We got a piece of planer equipment, you guys. Something I could wear. Spoiled dog needs treats. Hey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Your 3-class combo is one you've been interested in. Looks like you went 2-hand. How do you like inversion? Does it help cast between swings, or is it not worth it for you? It does cast between swings. I've mostly been using Spellblade. And I'm proccing like life taps. Sometimes I put my AoE Mez on the Spellblade and I'll proc AoE Mez. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Kylia's in the online. Whoa, nice, dude. I love seeing that. Little green flavor text, little green text. Knight Rider 2000 is in the guild. He's in the WOG guild. WOG. It's mainly just a meme guild. I don't even have a Discord for it, so, you know. It's just a meme guild. But we did run the WOG guild at one point in time. Back on Mischief, which was pretty cool. We had a lot of fun over there. Okay, we got that. We got the Mallow. Come on, baby. Charm the socks off of this lich. Charm the socks off. There it is. Ooh, yeah. He's all juiced up now. This lich is all juicy. Buffed. He's hasted. He smells like undead. Yes. Yes. He's doing a lot of damage too. Thank you, Veritheus, for pointing that out, that I should take that lich. Because he's working, it's working real good. Did you just witness perfection, Omega Lol? Not quite. Almost. We're getting there. I'm learning. Yo, Ragnaros, how you doing, dude? Hi, Arc friend. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Somebody said my orc voice sounds like Fat Albert. And I think it kind of does a little bit. Hey, hey, hey. You saw a long TikTok on how Space Orc is born and what it has to do to survive and how they get their tech to work. It really made me want to dive into the Warhammer 40k lore, but you wouldn't even know where to begin. Dude, you could watch videos. There's lots of videos. I would say start there on YouTube. But there's also some really good books and guides and things you could download. I was just opening up. I have a box full of Dungeons and Dragons books and Warhammer 40k books and stuff. And I was looking at it last night. I've got the previous 3 orc codexes from the previous 3 versions of the game. And they're nice. They're beautiful. They got pictures and everything in there, like nice photo qualities of the models. Also a lot of cool artwork. And so it's my favorite. It's my favorite. Love me some orcs. Love me some orcs. Red goes faster. You have completed the achievement Mummy Dearest. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Slay 50 mummies. Wow. View the reward. We probably get a Bane Strike for him. Ooh. We're ready to Bane Strike, baby. Bane, Bane, Bane. Smells like Teen Spirit? Oh, yeah. We had that deodorant when I was a teenager. The Teen Spirit deodorant was a big deal. And it stunk, dude. It smelled like a frickin'... like a trash pile. Smelled like a trash pile. Especially when you started sweating, dude. And you get that, like, fake smell and BO mix. Ugh. Ugh. Smells like a locker room. What are those smaller Army 40k games called? My friends were into those for a while. Thought they came in special kits for shorter, easier games. Yeah, there's Necromunda and there's Gorka Morka. Gorka Morka was really cool. It was like an orc one. And the whole premise of the game module is it's a planet that a giant orc ship crash landed onto, which turned the planet into a desert, right? And you have this great rift where the ship came in and scratched and scraped up the surface and made this giant rift. And all through the rift is like piles of junk and scrap and stuff from the wreckage. And so the whole thing is you create a mob of orcs, like a small little grouping of orcs. You get, you have a certain amount of like a certain amount of money that you accrue. You start with, and then you can buy like a vehicle, maybe 6 orcs or something like that. And then you start off, you do a match, and as you're playing the match, you're collecting scrap, you're doing all kinds of stuff. And at the end of the match, whatever you have left that didn't die or anything like that goes on to the next match, and you get more money and rewards and even experience and stuff too. Your orcs like level up and shit like that. And so it's actually really cool. But yeah, it's very small. It's a much smaller sort of a thing. You have certain matches where you're collecting things to win. You have certain matches where you're fighting to win. Yeah, and you're just like resource gathering and stuff like that. It's almost like StarCraft or something, It's pretty cool. Smelled like a 90s grunge band? Yeah, dude. Like patchouli and B.O. Ooh. Ooh, that patchouli and B.O. smell. You'll never get it out of your nostrils. It lingers because it's like an oil or whatever. Smells like patchouli oil in here. And ripe B.O. Sounds cool, Rock Hub? Yeah, it is really cool. I downloaded the PDF file for Gorka Morka a couple years ago, and I printed it out and punched holes in it and everything, put it in a little binder. So I've got all the rules for Gorka Morka in a little binder. There's a group on YouTube called Mini Wargaming. They've done like 3 seasons of Gorka Morka, which is really cool. So if you're ever interested in seeing the game being played, you could check that out. Yo, Suds, what's up, dude? Ooh, good to see you, my man. Good to see you. We are in the plane of hate. We're fighting clerics. I've got a loathing lich as a pet. We're doing some sweet loathing lich things here. Getting all cheeky. Getting all weird. Having some fun. The lich has been a little tough for me to control. The thing likes to break. He gets like dispelled and stuff quite often. But the damage is off the scale, so it's been really helpful. And as long as I can keep him locked down, he's pretty helpful. I try to keep my Tash and my Mallow on him. That's a kind of cool thing about being Shaman / Enchanter, is that you have your own Mallow and you have your own Tash, so it's pretty good. Hey, tinfoiled hat, what's up, dude? Let me dingle your dangle a little bit. What's up? Happy Sunday, man. Happy Sunday to you. What's up, Suds? How you doing? Yo, he's seeing the future 5 head. Head so big he can see the future. Yeah, you're not wrong. Look at this 5 head. Holy shit, dude. Look at the size of that thing. Look at the size of that forehead. Bro. Do you see how big it is, dude? Oh, look at the size of that forehead. That's why I comb my hair forward, so it looks smaller, you know? Put a hat on that bad boy. Look like it has a lump in it. Whoa! Okay, let me try and get this guy locked down. Come on, baby. I can't wait until we get some of our Enchanter AAs. That'll be real nice. That'll be real nice. Your hairs go on vacation but never come back. Oh my god. Ooh, enchanter feet, enchanter feet. Let's go. We need those for sure. Essence of Vampire. I want to say that is actually used in an enchanter item too, like possibly the epic even. We're going to take one of those. We'll take one of those. A ruby. A ruby. A ruby. Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you to Kokomo. And we'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. And that's where we wanna go. Way down to Kokomo. Kokomo. That's a good song, isn't it? I used to like it. Ooh, Coercer Tavala. Coercer Tavala. Let's see if he can. Hey, if he can bring it here, that'd be nice. Oh yeah, I see her coming. Coercer Tavala. That's a boss, baby. Get some enchanter gear from that. Pretty sure all she drops is big enchanter gear. Get her, boys! Get her, boys! Oh, my loathing lich broke again. That darn lich, man, I'm telling you. That darn lich. Oh, thrown in, don't die. Ah, shit, the lich broke again. Sheesh. Ho! Uh-oh, I think she's on me. Oh, it's that lich again. Ah! Sheesh. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a boss. We can probably do it, but... Shut up. Man, that was tough, dude. I think she dispels the... she might be doing dispels on the... what's it called, too? The charm pet, too. So, yeah, it gets a little rough. You get so darn lost in town. Happy Sunday, dude. Monster Memories is tough to freaking navigate. The closed beta, you got a closed beta invite and you and your friend are on now. Nice, tinfoiled hat. Yeah, you might get lost in town a little bit, but I think it's a pretty cool place. Once you get to know it, you'll really enjoy it. Coercer Tivala mezzed Thronin and then took off with my lich pet as a power move. Alright, let me see if I can figure my way back. Oh, there's liches and stuff out there. Let me see here. See if I can find my party members. Shouldn't be too hard to get to. Am I going the right way? Let me do this. Yeah. We're going the right way. Ooh. All right, I'm here. Sorry about that, boys. Oh, I still have my LFG on. Okay. Well, you know what I think I'll do? I'm not going to take a charm pet. We're going to use a regular pet. Now that we have a third person in the party, I'm just going to use an enchanter pet, the animation. That way it doesn't get dispelled or anything or that sort of stuff. I'm probably the weakest guy in the party. These guys have what looks like pretty full suits of armor. And here I am being a little noob. A little noob. There we go. We got some clarities out, some haste on the pets, all that good stuff. Yo, Faded, what's up, dude? What do you think upfront cost will be and mostly sub for EQL? Hey, Karadaki. I'm not sure. I've had a few people ask that, and I didn't see anywhere where I could look at that. I guess we'll just have to find out. But I've been told they're in discussions about it. If they're smart, they'll include it into Daybreak All Access. Right now, they said they're not going to. Like, at least for the launch and for the start of it, it's going to be... Because they don't want to involve chronos in the game. So that would be like a thing that would involve chronos in it. But I have a feeling that after a few years, I feel like Daybreak will probably switch that. They're going to probably do it after a few years. Because they're going to want the income from stuff like that. That's a big major part of it all. So right now it's going to be kind of like community driven and it's going to be more like community based, but I feel like, give it a few years and they'll probably be putting something like that in. But you never know. That's how I feel like things will go, is it'll eventually switch over to it. All right, Coercer, come on, baby. We're going to fight her again. We got 3 people this time, 2 pets. It's going to be a lot more damage and a lot more structured too. We don't have to worry about that loathing lich breaking and stuff like that. Don't have to worry about the pet breaks because these are our personal pets. We got the Tash on there, but I'm trying to get a Mallow. It's not really landing. Come on, baby. Get that Mallow. Nope, no Mallow. No Mallow. Ain't got no Mallow. My pet is actually getting damaged a little bit. Must be from AoE. Let me do a quick heal. Keep my sweet, sweet pet alive. She's not doing a lot of damage, but she's doing some. You hope they keep it separate? I think they will for a long time, but like I said, if I was to theorize like 10 years down the road, they'll probably end up in the game at some point. But we still got a lot of expansions to go through. We got a lot of, you know, you get the initial hype, you get some expansions, you get the game being played for a few years, stuff like that. Then maybe they'll come back around and monetize it a little heavier. And I wouldn't blame them for that. I wouldn't be upset about it or anything. The devs have said that it's on the lower side of what you can expect. Classic EQ has said, well, you could tell it right now on $5, but the devs Daybreak haven't even hinted at real numbers beyond lower than expectation. Lowered expectations. What pink armor is that they're wearing? That's the cleric set. That's the it's like a purplish set. It's called I can't remember what it's called, but you get it off of the clerics. You get it off of the clerics in here. The cleric enemies. It's a really good set. It's a really good set. Oh, there we go. Look at that. A fire emerald ring, an insidious manacle, woo, and an insidious pantaloons. Damn, son. We're looking like an enchanter now. I will be able to upgrade all this stuff too. Yeah, that's better than the studded bracer. These right here, Clerics of Inaruk, drop that armor. They drop that cleric armor. It's real good armor. Do I have any tips for growing our communities? You grew up so quick. Was this a Discord scheme or a bot purchase? Ah, RoboCop. We appreciate the question. We appreciate the question. I wouldn't say I grew very quickly. I've been on Twitch for over 5 years. We're just now approaching 3,000 followers. I've definitely seen a lot of people grow faster than that. And we've been keeping it small. We've been keeping it in the smaller communities, mostly Everquest, mostly survival games, role play servers, that sort of thing. I would say my growth has been much lower than the average streamer over the course of a 5-year span. I mean, there's girls, you know, like the big titty streamers. They would put my numbers to shame in like 4 months. So, but as far as I've known, no, I've never had any bots in the stream. And except for like spam ones. We've had a few spam bots, but we take care of those pretty quick. We get rid of them. Orc been on the grind? Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. That person might be like, oh, I've just seen him from this game only. But you can go and look at my Twitch stats. You can look at my entire history, and you'll see that I started the account in 2017. I was watching a lot of streams. I did a few streams here and there, like really small ones. And then around 2021 is when I started my big push for affiliate and just to be a streamer that actually had a schedule and that kind of thing. And we had a few big raids. We had some notable raids from Swifty. We had, who else did we have? We had a couple of famous streamers raid us, which has been pretty cool. But just for the most part, we've stayed pretty small for a long time. Orc, have you thought about showing a little more cleavage? You want to see my boobs, dude? Are you asking for my boobs? Look, here's a pair of that. Oh, it's Warrior in Decolite. I thought this was the cleric stuff, but it's not. It's not. It's not. There we go. Orky needs to wear a corset. Be all squeezed up. Can't even breathe. I bet it's not your fault you get a big raid. Looks like a lot of viewers with sus creds. You started watching you during COVID lockdowns? Yeah, that's when I started, really, Rockheb, was around the COVID lockdowns. Because I was at home, too. You know what I mean? So technically, I'm a lockdown streamer. A COVID guy. Yeah, we did get a few big raids, Robocop. And actually, you're right about those sus viewers, dude. When we got raided by Swifty, we were playing World of Warcraft. I was on a PvP server. And like 2 or 3 people from his chat that were kind of like trolls, you know, like really trolly. They followed me around and ganked me for like a week, dude. And so I actually had to quit streaming the category. I didn't have to, but I switched characters for a while, and then I just kind of floated out of that category. But we attracted a couple of major trolls from that Swifty raid. It was like a nice raid, and we got some follows and everything, but we also got a bunch of like toxic trolls came around with it too. So it was a little annoying. But we just stay positive. We keep through it. We push through it. We move on. I'm not going to let them chase me around the world forever. You actually made it for once. Let's go. You wanted to do it too. You're just making it basically a try. Getting some Twitch partner or stuff, something. Don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, you was playing Hunter. Yeah, that's right, Robocop. Did you were you around for that? Did you see any of that? It's been a long journey. I wouldn't say, like I said, I wouldn't say I like blossomed super quick or anything. I've been on the platform for a good 5 years. We just celebrated the 5-year anniversary in April. April 2nd is my affiliate anniversary. So, yep, we've been there, and I'm grateful for the explosion of support. I think that has a lot to do with this game and how much hype is involved in this game. Also, the amount of time that I've been in the EQ community is playing a factor as well. There's a lot of people that have been coming around. EQ is my main game. Everquest is my main game. It's the game I have the most hours in. It's the game that I started streaming with. And so it's my main game. How long was Teak launched? Teak was like two years ago, maybe 3 years ago. That was a big week. We called it Teak Week, me and a few other guys that play Everquest. Because there was a lot of support during Teak Week. I got a lot of support when I tried Pantheon as well, and other games too, like Cyber Jarl. He's one of my main mods, and I met him during Valheim. We met him on a big Valheim push, you know. So there's a lot of other games that have come and gone. EQ just happens to be my main game. It's the one I like the most too, out of all of them. But we all take our breaks from our main games. You can't play the same game over and over and over again all the time. You know, so. Was Quorum before Teak? Quorum may have launched before Teak, but I really didn't push big on Quorum until the Luckland launch. So when I started out on Quorum, I got my mage to about 47. And then I stopped playing on Quorum for a while. Probably started up another RP season on Atlas or something. That's my favorite game. That's one of my favorite games, I should say. And so I didn't come back to Quorum until the Luckland launch. I was really excited for the Luckland launch. The Luckland launch actually got pushed forward a little more quickly than it was scheduled to be, due to some of the stuff, like some of the overflow problems from THJ, where Daybreak was Secrets was scared that Daybreak was going to shut her server down too, so she got a hold of them like preemptively and was like, hey, here's my server, what can we do to keep it going, can I keep it going, that kind of thing. And what they ended up coming up with, the agreement they came up with was you had to launch Luckland right away, you had to have population cap, that kind of thing. You can't really change and edit stuff away from the prime game. There was a lot of stuff that came around, a lot of rules, and that's when the Luckland thing launched. And that's when I pushed pretty hard on there. I did the epic, I did some raiding, I had a lot of fun. Squeaky rat, squeaky rat. Squeaky rat, squeaky rat. THA guys were going nuts with their monetization, which is the fastest way to get your EMU shut down. Yeah, you're not wrong. Today we create history. I like that guy. They were taking donations. People just like the server. You didn't have to pay anything. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They were taking donations and stuff like that, but they were also selling those EOMs, which was like a in-game currency. And I think that's where the scrupulation came from. If they were taking just simple donations for server maintenance and stuff, probably would have been fine. But the fact that they were actually selling the EOMs, which is an item you could use in game, it was like a little bit of a different element to it. You know what I mean? And there was also something where if you donated, like buffs went out to the world, so people were buying that. It was like things that people wanted to buy that just seemed a little more than primarily like people being out of the kindness of their heart to keep the server going. There's like an incentive to pay for those things. And so it starts to breach the whole intellectual property line. You're going over the IP line. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yo, Most Dang Spy, what's up, dude? Hell yeah, good to see you. Good to see you, man. We're playing EQL. We're having some fun. You also thought THJ was shut down, because it wanted to go beyond the expansions. Yeah, that too. Yeah, they were working on Gates of Discord, I thought too. So yeah, you're right. Like it was going to keep going further into the game. Like they were going to keep extrapolating expansions and stuff like that. So obviously you can see where the conflict of interest was. I mean, it's not a surprise, really. I played it. I had fun. You know what I mean? I when the THJ first came out, I played it for a couple weeks, had a little fun, and then played other games for a long time, and then I came back again and played it some more. And the furthest my character got was I was in the Velius expansion. I had beaten all the dragons except for Dozakar. I was working on Dozakar, and once I had beaten Dozy, I would have been able to go to Luckland, which was where I was really looking forward to go, because Luckland's one of my favorite expansions. I like it a lot. Yeah, so we had fun, but then that stuff started going down, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just change games, you know what I mean? But for the amount of time that I played it, it was enjoyable. I liked it. And I like this too. I like where this is going. So, you know what I mean? We do what we can do. We have fun where we can have fun. And we enjoy ourselves in the land of Norath. Several EMUs have gone up to Omens of War and been fine, but it really was the amount of cash they were bringing in. Yeah, it was probably a lot of money. I mean, exactly. You think you might need a map? You're going on a lurk? Hey, Kaldare, thank you so much, dude. We'll be hanging around. I'll be off. I'm offline tomorrow and Tuesday, so the next stream will be on Wednesday. So
it is the land of Everquest.
Yeah, girl, it's the land of Everquest. We love it. We love it. Land ho! I like that scene in the Everquest trailer where the dude's like, land ho! And the other guy turns his whole neck. He's like, he does like a Batman turn. Ooh, land ho! Holy chat delay, Batman. Is there a chat delay? Are we having a little chat delay today? The Starlink has been performing really well. The FCC and whatever else, the regulations on the satellite stuff was changed a bit to where Starlink's performing really well now. Like really, really well. There is AT&T fiber being ran in my area. It's like pure fiber. And I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of that. But you know, we gotta tighten it up. The Starlink is fairly cheap right now, and it's been reliable. It's been nice because my stream computer is the only device on the Starlink, so there's no like degradation, no Wi-Fi degradation, nothing like that, no outages. We've had a few outages due to me scheduling the maintenance times during stream times. Like either I had it scheduled really early in the morning to do the maintenance, and then I would stream during that block and end up running into the maintenance time, or I would schedule it really late, and then I was doing streams at night for a while, and I ran into it again, and so we switched it back and forth a few times. But right now the maintenance schedule is 3 a.m. It's like between midnight and 6, but it's supposed to be closer to 3 a.m. And now my stream time starts at 9 a.m. So we're usually after that sort of thing. No, witnessing greatness right now. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. We're doing our best. We're cranking. We're grinding. We're cranking and grinding. We probably will get out of here pretty soon. Probably get out of here pretty soon. The stream was supposed to end at 1 o'clock, I think. And we've gone a little over. Which isn't bad because we did miss a stream this week. So we're kind of making up for it. We got into a nice little group here where we're getting some upgrades and stuff, so I would like to continue this for just a little longer before I go. And our numbers are looking good. We've got the average that we need for the day for the stream, so I'm happy about that. Yep. So we're just chilling. Looking to get maybe a few more pieces of equipment or something. Diamond. That sweet, sweet diamond. Ooh. Yeah. Hey, Rex. Welcome to the stream. What does the SK Reaver ability do? Honestly, I'm not sure. I haven't used it. Let me see something here. Reaver. Reeve. This ability. Yo! Prognosticator hitting that big follow. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Orc Squad. The Reeve ability, it says, this ability reaves your target, dealing physical damage as well as converting 3% of your maximum hit points into amplified magic damage. Reeve will also reduce the reuse cooldown of harm touch by 60 seconds every time it lands. Whoa. That's pretty good. That's really good. Let's put that up here. Yeah. I'm going to use it. Oh, you have to use it's an ability that you have to use. Okay. There's a lot of abilities, so sometimes I might not be using them all. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of stuff you could do in this. And so get a little overwhelmed with abilities and things like that. Just simply for the fact that there's so many of them, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to even just use it all, use your whole toolkit, because your toolkit is so big. Auto skill it? Ooh, how do I do that? Auto skill Reeve. You will now use auto skill. You will now use Reeve while auto attacking. Wow, dude. That's humongous. A fungus among us. It's so humongous. Hey, Bendy. There he is, dude. I was thinking about you. I was missing you, dude. I said, where the hell's Bendy? Where the hell's Bendy? You on vacation, dude? You been kicking back? I wasn't sure if you took a trip or with the fam or not. Hard to believe it's been that long. Yeah, dude. Bendy's been a moderator for a long time. We had a guy earlier who was like, "How did I get so popular so quick?" And I was like, "Dude, I've been streaming a long ass time. Like, this is kind of a fluke, you know. This is just the popularity of this game and the fact that I've been an Everquest streamer for a long time. It's all just kind of coming together. It's not like a random thing or whatever. We've been working towards this." There's an auto skill window. Yeah, I've got Reeve on auto skill now, so and I can see it working too, because look, my harm touch is already down to 20-minute reuse time, and I just used it, so it's pretty cool. That's good to know. There's a lot of stuff I still don't know about the game, and especially about like the higher end stuff. So that's huge. I wish I would have been using that Reeve the whole time. I didn't even know. It shows how much research I do. I'm one of those kind of players that just jumps in the game and goes. I just jump in the game and go, and then find out shit along the way. Not a very heavy researcher. My old WoW guild used to get pissed, dude, because I wouldn't look up anything at all. Like, I wouldn't look up at the fight, what I'm supposed to do, what my rotation is. Shoot, I'd be missing spells just because I I just play the game, you know what I mean? As a player, I might get curious about something and go, huh, let me look this or that up or whatever. But I don't like sit up there and watch videos about everything that's going on. Not very min-maxy, and the min-maxers hate that about me. You've been missing you too, dude, but you've been going through some pretty heavy shit and just haven't been able to be online. Hey, no worries, Bender, dude. If we appreciate you for everything you've done, and I hope that everything turns out okay for you in that situation, man. So just let me know if you want to DM me or anything, or if you don't even want to, that's fine too. I respect everyone's privacy, and you know I'm there for you, though. You know I'm there for you emotionally and supportively. How do you do auto skill? Is it just /auto skill name? Yeah, that's what I did for Reeve, Knight Rider. I did that exact thing for Reeve, and it said, I got a little yellow text that said it will now auto use it every time it's up. So I'm sure you could probably do that with kick and bash and whatever else. Auto skill window. I'll have to check that out. Mr. Utgard. We got a few enchanter pieces. The Insidious Mantle looks pretty nice. I think I might put that on instead of this right here. And then we did get the pants too. AC 5, Strength, Charisma, Stam, Dex. Yeah, I want to do that. It's a little more attack power, so. This has been a blessing in disguise, dude. This whole frickin' this Plane of Hate group has been nice, because I first came to Plane of Hate. I opened up my own personal instance, and I was kind of struggling, dude. Like, I'm not going to lie, I was struggling a little bit. And then now, we're doing much better. We're doing much better, and I've gotten a few upgrades. So, these guys that I'm grouping with right now, they're carrying me, dude. They're literally carrying me, dude. We got some Sherpas on the stream, dude. We're being Sherpa'd right now, and I love it. Thank you, Sherpas. Bendy, the partner push is going good, dude. This is going to be the 6th stream for the month that qualifies. So we'll have to get another 6 next month. I think we can do it, dude. The community's really come forward to help out. And so we're pushing, dude. We're pushing. We're going to get those numbers. We're getting those numbers, dude. And that's a lot of the hype that some of the larger guys have brought to the table, too. Dirty Old Socks. An absolute legend, a huge help, very, very inspirational. Quatos, amazing, very helpful as well, very inspirational as well. Variety Void. We've got, who else do we have? We have Arthax Unleashed has been really helpful and supportive. And many others, many others. There's been some raids. Big Sweet D Willie's been hooking me up. All that cool stuff. All that cool stuff. So, it's been nice, man. I was always afraid to try to do a push and not have the support, right? I was always like, I wanted to always do a push, but I just didn't think I had the numbers yet. I just didn't even think that it would even work at all. And so I kind of, shied away. It's hard for me to ask for a lot of help. I'm not a big asker. I'm more of a doer, So yeah. Man, they killed my enchanter pet, those scallywags. They charmed me and then dismissed my enchanter pet. There we go. We got a new one. Get him up, get him hasted. Same with FD. If you have a charm, it breaks. Sent you a DM letting you know what's going on because you didn't really want it on stream. Hey, no worries, dude. I'll check it out. And I hope that whatever it is, it's manageable and that you'll be getting through it. You're hella excited that you're pushing partner, dude. You deserve it 1,000%. Well, thank you, man. Like I said, I've always had fun streaming, and that's kind of like my main goal was just to essentially have a lot of fun and meet people and play a lot of games, really, And I'd say in the last 2 or 3 years is when I really started pushing more content, like doing reels and shorts and highlights and all that stuff on other platforms, because in the beginning I wasn't really doing that. I was just kind of playing games and telling jokes, cracking jokes and playing games. And so we've ramped it up a little bit. We definitely ramped it up, and we are on those other platforms. We're actually almost at 500 subscribers on YouTube, we're pretty close. I think we're at 491 or something the last time I looked, so we're only 9 away from hitting that 500 goal. And we're only a handful of followers away from the 3,000 follower goal here on Twitch. So we've really been trying to blast some of those goals, and it's been working. You just stubbed your toe on your chair, you might cry. Oh man, that's brutal, dude. I hate stubbing my toe. Ooh, I hate stubbing the toe, dude. I hate stubbing toes. Ooh. Strong one in the house. I see you, baby. So many good people in the community. Yeah, there is. And we've lost people too, man. When I first started streaming Everquest, and I first started getting interested in streaming, there was probably 20 different other big streamers that were around that don't even do it anymore. Some of them still make offline content and YouTubes and things like that. Some of them have quit entirely, And so I just feel blessed to be in the community and to be doing as long as I've been doing. I'm going to move all my mods into a gamer house. Now that would be cool, dude. Have a cool gamer house, man. Frickin' woo! Twitch is the place to be if you're looking for something new and exciting. Yeah, I like Twitch a lot. Because I started, so my first stream ever was on YouTube, 10 years ago or something. I was doing some Vermintide and stuff and just exploring it. And then I did some Mixer. I signed up for Twitch and I did a few Twitch streams. And then I ended up over on Mixer for a while. Like during that one time when Ninja went to Mixer, he got that big contract and he went over to Mixer. That's when I found out about Mixer, and I was like, oh, let me try Mixer. And so I went over to Mixer for a bit, and then Mixer shut down and closed down, and I was like, shit, I guess I can't do Mixer anymore. So then I went to back to Twitch, and that's when I did a few streams on Twitch here and there. And it was around 2021 during the pandemic and everything that I'd lost my job. Our branch had closed down and stuff, and I'd lost the job. And so I was like, well, I guess I'm going to start streaming until I get a new job, you know. And we just started really pushing. We got affiliate pretty quick, like within the first month. And we just had a lot of fun. We used to rock it. We used to do the old Orkboy and all that other stuff, and just yelling and screaming, having fun in my old duplex. My old duplex, man. It was a cool place, but this place is better, much healthier. Panth and El Jefe have completely disappeared. Yeah, dude. Panth came back again around last year, I think, for the TLP. He was playing it for a little bit. And I know he had to like shave his hair and stuff. He cut his hair, so that could have been a big part of it too. Once you look different, you might feel different. He was pretty big. Yeah, he was big, dude. He would always get a lot of viewers. I followed him for a long time too. El Jefe streamed for a long time, and he was really big too. And I followed him for a long time. El Jefe is the one who got me into P99 because he was playing P99. And so when they announced their Kunark launch on green, that's when I spun up. I made an XR Necro. That's when I started the stream too, and going pretty heavy on the stream. I played my XR Necro for several months. Had a lot of fun. El Jefe taught me how to get my faction up so that I could, over in Rivervale, so I could bank as an XR there. It was cool, dude. It was cool. I used to love El Jefe and Madame Scarlet streams. I used to watch Madame Scarlet on her Saturday art streams where she would paint and stuff like that. I loved those. Those were good streams. But, you know, things change. People move on. If I was to guess, I would probably think that the old Hefster probably got himself a nice job somewhere doing some tech support, something like that. He's probably back in the tech field. I know he was like repairing computers and like cleaning computers and stuff for a while. And so, that's good work. It's good, clean, honest work. He's probably doing that again if I was to guess. Just living that life, creating a life for him and his wife. And there's a lot of other people too. Hey, AD&D Mike, welcome to the stream. You last saw Panth, got a job at the Postal Service or something, and not seen him since. Yeah, and I would say that that's probably a pretty intense job, right? Because he was a courier, he was a mail courier. So, and I think he said he was doing it in like a neighborhood where you have to walk from house to house to house to house. It's not like he just pulls up to a big place with a bunch of mailboxes and just puts it all in. He's traveling, he's moving, he's walking. Now imagine trying to come home after a long shift, like a long summer day when it's hot, and fire up a stream. You know what I mean? Probably not going to happen, because when I went from my last job that I had, and we were doing like 6 days a week, it was rough, dude. I had only that 1 day off a week, and there was no way I was going to fire up a stream. I was so exhausted all the time. I would sleep on the couch like all day on that 1 day off. We were closed on Sundays, and so that was the only day off. And I was fine with doing the 6 days a week and a lot of hours, but there was no energy for a stream, dude. At that point, I was so exhausted. And I literally would just sleep all day and all night on Sunday, dude. It was bad. I'd order food. I'd order some DoorDash or something. And I'd just like eat and sleep, and then the next thing you know is back to another 6-day stretch. Way too dank. Yeah, dude. You like YouTube, but as far as streaming goes, Twitch is much better features. Yeah, it's more interactive. There's definitely more going on. YouTube is pretty fun though, and that's kind of what I do. So I will openly admit that my YouTube content and my other content is recycled content. It's from the stream. So we boot up the stream. We stream to Twitch, we stream to Kick, we stream to YouTube. Those are going. And then I take the Twitch stream. I go into the Twitch editing tool, right? The content editor. And I just make highlights and reels and shorts. And you can automatically upload those to the other platforms. And so it's real easy to do. And that's what it is. That's most of my content. But I have recorded some tutorials for certain games. Vane, I did a couple tutorials for. I did a tutorial for this game on how to upgrade equipment. And so I will do some offline, like some not on the stream content. Ooh, a key. What was that? A key? A key. Key. Oh, a splintered wooden key. That's from Befallen. I've got one of those already. I think he was trying to throw it away. And he was accidentally handed it to me. Here, have a key. What does it do? It opens something. No shit, Sherlock. Hey, cute Phil. I like that. Is that Cutiful? Cutify? Cute Fee. What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. We appreciate you coming by the stream. We're hanging out. We're having some fun. We're playing a bit of Everquest Legends. Enjoying a wonderful day. Strong One says, Hefe also got you into PA99. Nice, dude. Yay. Hefe and Scarlet, man. I hope they're doing good. I really do. You know, it's none of my business to like tell everybody. But I've been over on his, I've been in his Discord for a long time. And his last big announcement for the stream and stuff was that he was taking a break. That he wanted to take a break and get a bit healthier. And that he was apologized for people who had already subbed for the month and stuff, that if they were expecting like a certain amount of content for that month, that he wasn't going to be able to fulfill it. And so he made an official announcement. Maybe one of these days he'll fire the stream back up. You never know. You never know. You never know. When he does, I'll be there, dude. With bells on my feet and on my ding dong too. I'm gonna put a bell on there and ring it. Ding 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 ding. Everybody's like, we don't want to imagine that. I know, but that's how happy I'll be. You know what I mean? That I'll be ringing that ding dong bell the whole time. I think Hef would have liked this game. I think he likes this. He would like this game. They're trying to pull in a named, so we'll see if he gets it or not. There's another group trying to get to the name too, I think. So we shall see. We shall see. The Orkcopter. I like it. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. My bell. Ring it, ring it, ring it. Ooh. Oh, yeah. An elite dragoon. Is that a named? Wow. Big boy dragoon. A real dragooner. We interrupted her during one of her gooning sessions as an elite dragoon. Hefe was the first Prime sub you ever gave. You still have him, that Prime sub, for 72 months now. Nice, dude. That's how you keep these emotes. Plus, you have a founder's badge on his channel. Dude, that's dope, dude. That's huge. We got a few founder badges on this channel, and apparently if and when I get the partner check, there's going to be some more founder badges. So a few of you guys will be able to jump in and snag those up. So keep an eye out for that if you're really interested in getting one. If we go purple, we get some more badges, boys. You could get them. You could get them. My actual first sub was No Mercy 99. Mr. No Mercy 99, dude. It was I was really excited to get affiliate. I was over in his channel and I was like, yo, I got affiliate, dude. Holy shit. And I think he just like immediately went and subbed. I wasn't even online and he subbed. So Mr. No Mercy 99 has a first badge for this channel. So does there's a bunch of people that do, actually. Bro, really playing like losing was the objective. Oh my god. Hey, we're having fun. We're having fun. We got some equipment. I think that was one of the more important aspects of this journey today, was to get a few upgrades, and we sure did. We got like 4 pieces of equipment. I'm really excited about that because the planar gear is a little bit better than the other stuff, so. We're in here, we're grinding. It would go to the next 5 people who are among the first 15 to sub to you at the beginning, I believe. Oh, holy smokes. So it just grandfathers into older subscribers. Okay. I didn't realize that. I thought it was going to unlock and be like some new ones, you know, like people could just jump in and grab them. That's cool, though. I got you. I got you. That's not a bad thing. There's a few people who I think would get it. Like Key Talks might get one from that. Some of the older subs. Coded Carnage. So many. It's hard to just name them all, but yeah. Probably Bender, too. I would think. Yo, Decrepit Hide! I'm snagging that. That's for the Shadow Knight epic. Dude, that's for the Shadow Knight epic. Remember that one time I got the decrepit hide from and I did like the frickin' yell? That's one of my oldest clips too. If anybody wants to dig it up. I'll have to research that, Knight Rider. I want to look because I would be, as nice as it would be for some of the older subscribers to get it, because more slots unlocked. I would actually prefer like more of the newer / loyaler ones that come around a lot more to get it. You know what I mean? Bro, you're embarrassing yourself? No embarrassment here. I feel okay. I'm shameless. Well, that's not true. I can be ashamed of things. But, for the most part. Blue Diamond Phillips. Let's go. All right. I'm going to get on out of here, I think. Yeah. We got some upgrades. And so that was pretty cool. But I think we're going to have to call it here. It was a beautiful stream. Amazing stream. A lot of support. You guys are so awesome. But alas, the time has come, fellers, for Dude Boy Orkboy to go offline for the day. Maybe get a little lunch. All that good stuff. So let's find ourselves a raid target. See what's going on out there in the world. What's going on out there? Thank you guys so much for coming by the stream today, hanging out with me. Had a lot of fun. We got some upgrades. We went to the plane of fear. Excuse me. We went to the plane of hate, the evil layer of the god Inaruk. We were able to get a few upgrades today, so that was pretty nice. We also learned how to do the instance and go in the open world and all that good stuff, so that's pretty important too. Appreciate you guys spending your time here with me. It feels really good. The push is going really well. We're about halfway through. We've got 6 good streams for the month. We should be able to roll over into the next month, get another 6 hopefully, and we'll get that application process rolling. So you guys have been really helpful for that. Thank you so much. All those likes, those subscribes, those bits, those donos, you guys are absolute amazing, and we appreciate that so much. I'll be offline until Wednesday, so My new schedule, I'm off on Monday and Tuesday, so we won't be online until Wednesday, folks. I hope that it's not too long to be away. So we'll definitely see you then. We're gonna show what about your wiener? What about it? Is it big? Is it juicy? Is it plump? Is it a little bit green? I hope so. All of the above. We're going to show Arthax Unleashed a bit of community love. He's on a partner push as well, so we're going to keep it real, and we're going to keep it pushing over to him. Thank you guys again so much for all the love, all the support. You guys are absolute legends, and I will see you on the next stream. Ooh.